things I'm here for. I want to build different tools and services for the metaverse, right?
Yeah.
And for example, when you're building some kind of real world protocol, which is used by the entire planet, you need the entire planet to agree to use it pretty much in order to become a standard or something like this. And nowadays, there is a lot of those standards already in place, but they never really had a token, right, bound to them, so you can extract value or just calculate some kind of a usage, more sophisticated usage, right?
Right.
And I just think that the Stargates overall will be uh, also the most important asset you can also have in the metaverse, because you can, for example, sell tickets for the tickets. And for example, if you have a big organization like the Interstellar Alliance or all of the rest of the members of the United Metaverse organizations, or
Mhm.
our other partners who are still not there but maybe are planning, or maybe they will just watch from the sideline and be neutral, like some nations in our world, for example. So I'm pretty sure that all of those organizations will also be able to build those stargates or have access to some kind of a service which helps the creation of those stargates. And other organizations will, for example, work together to build one and share the profits from it, or try to just build as many uh, targets as possible on their own if they're big enough and have the financial power and the hands on deck in order to build all of those to gather the resources and to just do the work in order to create them. I think it will be extremely difficult. I don't really think that it will be something easy which we are going to be able to do on our own or something like this. And that was one of the reasons behind the Interstellar Alliance and the metaverse protocols that we are building for the transportation, which is the ISN protocol, which is the Interstellar Stargate network, what I was talking about. And
Right. Right.
for example, this ISN will be used by protocol will be used by everyone, right? So we need to create the security protocols and how we are going to pretty much uh, tax each other in order to use it. And we are talking on the Metaverse Council meetings. We are talking about those things, and today we have another meeting in 2 hours and a half.
Right.
And we're talking about those things constantly with the different organizations. And for example, what we were talking last time is how we can, make the Stargates accessible to everyone, no matter if they are pirate or just normal person. How we can make it as decentralized as possible, right? And one of the ways we figure it out is that, for example, let's say the Interstellar Alliance have Stargate somewhere in deep space,
Mhm.
and the Final Frontier, they also have their own Stargate, and they want to send people from their Stargate to our Stargate. How they will be able to, um, you know, uh, tax the people who want to go from their Stargate to ours, and
Yeah.
how they can make sure that the people who are going from their uh, portal to ours are security individuals who are not going to attack the portal when they come out on the other side, right?
Right.
So what we were thinking is, for example, we're going to have those security teams, which will be responsible in protecting and welcoming the new people that are going from the Final Frontier Stargate to the Interstellar Alliance Stargate. For example, we'll be able to have this communication between the teams that
Right.
are on your side and our side,
Right.
and we'll be able to just say, hey, we are seeing someone with higher karma, so most likely you'll need extra units to defend, right, in case he attacks or something like this. But for example, maybe uh, the negative aspect to this pirate or individual with high karma is that he need to pay more for the ticket, right? So this is the balance that we are thinking about, how we can make it efficient and profitable enough to justify the risk of putting this person through the Stargate. Most likely, which will result in the need of extra security teams on the other side. So
Right.
this means that maybe the other side need to be paid more for the access to that teleport, because you want to pretty much let someone with high risk go through it. And this is of course big risk. And
Yeah, it only makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, the best way we are thinking is, for example, everyone will be responsible on making those agreements between each other. For example, the final Frontier have Stargate and the Interstellar Alliance have a Stargate. And for example, we'll be sharing the revenue that we are making. The more people are using our Stargate to go to the final Frontier, the more of the tickets overall sale we're generating will go to the final Frontier, because there is more demand from people to go there, if
Right.
you understand me
No,
correctly.
that makes sense. Yeah. No, I got it.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we can balance it between each other, right? Because we
Right.
can, for example, maybe have, uh, let's say you have different shops for the different portal that your portal has access, and you have like 10 different prices for different tickets, just like bus tickets or plane tickets.
Yep. Yep.
And you'll be able to pretty much, um, have the different uh, requirements you need to have in order to go to the different stargates. So we can just make those agreements between each other and have, for example, some kind of a DAO which gathers all the funds we're making from the both of the points. Right, from point A to point B, we can make a small DAO for this specific teleport.
You know
Uh, Teleport corridor.
what I really love about all this is it just makes sense. Um, you got a really intelligent. You're a really intelligent person. I love all this, and the other thing that this creates is so many jobs,
Yeah.
which is the biggest thing that we want to happen in Star Atlas, right? And that's why we're all getting into it, and that's the power to the people thing. That's what Michael preaches all the time, is creating new jobs for the world
Yeah.
ahead of us. So yeah, keep going on about it. This I'm loving all of this, but yeah, that's the one
Like
caveat that I take away is just jobs are being created, and this is amazing. I love it.